pen, the pages littered with tears as I tried to explain how my lips felt as they were pressed against another's. Drunken lips, bloke whose name I can't remember or didn't understand, a bit fuzzy and I'm never good at deciphering accents from another country. The smell of tobacco is embedded in my nose. I can't remember his face, but I'll never forget that ashy smell of smoke that I drowned him as I kissed him that came from his clothes. Am I a bad person because for one night I gave in to lust? But it's not just one night, as I very well know. It's a thread, a string, a universe of nights spent kissing you, but back then I didn't have a son. I'm an exhibitionist at heart. All my friends have seen my tits because they're just 2 lumps of fat with baby feeders on the end. A few of my pals have seen my cunt and I don't know whether or not that makes me a slut. There's a million sins that I've committed that would send me to hell. I'm immoral and lazy and I drink quite a lot. I'm tattooed and I'm pierced and involved in the occult. I love men and I love women and I love climaxing more than life. And yeah, I'm not good, but that doesn't mean full of love. I really fucking care. Everyone, everywhere. Yeah, I do bad things, but I'm not a bad person. I'm a good bad. Really, really fucking care. I have another poem, which is a little bit longer. When I tell people where I grew up, I'm often greeted with a chorus of amazement and occasionally a comment of, I went there once and saw the world's tallest tower and the soft desert dunes, rolling waves of silky sand that slips through your fingers and nestles between your toes. And I went to the world's largest shopping fashion underneath the robes of black. They wore a shiny jewel of oasis. They wore a shiny oasis of jewels and it was beautiful. And I say that's nice. I lived there for 12 years and with each passing year it's harder to live buried under the weight of a culture designed to oppress women. The modesty laws I understood, it's not right for women to dress in public showing off their bums and their tits and their bellies and their backs and their necks and their head and their arms. No, wait a minute, there must be something wrong with a culture that tells you that a naked body... You might have seen on the news this week that a woman was raped in Dubai by a gang. She was on holiday and reported it and now she's been arrested for sex outside of marriage. But this isn't the first time this has happened. When I was 14, all I'd done before was kiss. A woman came into our school from the British Embassy to explain some of the rules that came with living away from the UK. She told us not to drink and she knows we'll try anyway. But that wasn't the thing that stuck out in my mind. She says we can't have sex outside of marriage, which is fine. But according to the Quran, women can't choose to have sex, and it's the decision of the man. So if you were raped, you would be the one breaking the law, and like that poor tourist, you would be sent to prison. Girls who grew up in the UAE know better than to tell the police. The words are whispered from ear to ear, water, until the fable becomes so far removed from the truth that the girl becomes a slut, not a victim. But being a slut in the eyes of your school is better than being locked up in prison. When I was 15, all I'd done before was kiss. I met a boy who was a little bit older, 4 years in fact, and I thought that was cool. It bothered me a little that his hands drifted too far up my thigh sometimes when we kissed. I ended it 1 month after I started it. But one night, half a year later, I was at a party to celebrate me leaving, but he was invited and I blacked out, and I woke up in a bed with his hands between my thighs, and I won't go any further. I don't know if he understood that what he was doing was wrong. He wasn't punished for it, so how could he? I don't suppose he even knows that he took the ability for me to love away from me. I want rotting in a cell more than anything, but I'll never be convicted and it's pretty messed up. But I've shed enough tears and written enough poems and I want to move on. But until I see a change in the law, I can't, so I'll keep writing poems and shouting from rooftops in hopes that one day the leaders of the UAE will change their minds and make raping, not being raped, a crime.